Hey guys, it's Amy again. I'm the mom to 5 children, and our youngest daughter, Lily Grace, passed away from her heart condition. So I'm just doing a series of Grieving Mom Perspective and on different topics. So if you have any thoughts, questions, topics that you want me to talk about, please let me know. You can message below under the comments, and I'm more than happy to see what I can do. We all grieve differently, and I know that. But, maybe my perspective or from my, experience with talking to other grieving moms, maybe you could find it somewhat helpful. So actually what I wanted to talk about is the judgment from others about our grief. The reason that I bring this up is I know of many, many situations where people actually judge how we grieve or what we're doing to grieve or how we're still grieving. And then you hear things like, oh, they're not over it yet. Shouldn't they be over this now? And the disheartening thing is, and I've actually written about this before, I do a lot of writing as my therapy to help me through the loss of our daughter. And one of the things I talk about is if someone loses a spouse, loses a parent, no one says, oh, well, at least you can get married again. At least, maybe your mom or dad will remarry and get you another parent. But when we lose a child, there's no replacing. So yeah, we remember the day they were born, the day they passed. Some of us do it quietly, and some of us want everyone to remember. I prefer our daughter to be remembered at holidays and different events. But again, everybody grieves differently. I have pictures in my house. Some people don't have pictures in their house. And I actually have a space in my house, like it's a room where half the room is a craft room and we make things in memory of our daughter. And then the other half does have like a cabinet with some of her items. I have the breast pump still, where I was, pumping to help her while she was in the hospital. I have a cabinet with breakable items, memorial things that I've collected. So it's not a shrine, but it's a space that has her things, and it's a way for me to help her be remembered. And there was judgment about that. I heard judgment about, I posted a picture on our daughter's page, which is dedicated to our daughter to help keep her memory alive. And it is called Never Forget Lily Grace on Facebook. So here I have a page dedicated to her to keep her memory alive. I posted a picture of this space that I have that I was so proud of in my house. And I heard comment through the grapevine that, oh, she shouldn't have that space. It doesn't seem right. What about her other children? Like I teach my kids, if it's not nice, you really shouldn't say it. If it's not helpful, you really shouldn't say it. If I want to have a space that's dedicated to our daughter, and it's not a shrine, I don't go in there every day and sit there in the room, but it's a space, and I have a right to have that space. I'm never going to get her back. She's never going to be forgotten. I don't love her more than I love my other kids. And I am open about that with my kids. I love them. I love each and every one of my kids. But for any of them, I would do this for them. And so to judge me and say, I shouldn't have that space. What about the other kids? Is she remembering her other kids? Or it's been X amount of time. Should she be over it? Should she be doing better? Or to start judging my parenting? Let's not go there. I know how precious time is because I lost our child. We lost our child, not I, we lost our child. And I know that your life can change in a heartbeat. So to think that I'm not going to appreciate or be grateful for any moment that I have with my children, because I'm grieving doesn't mean I don't love my other kids. Because I'm grieving and showing love for my other daughter that passed away does not negate how I am as a mother. And I'm open and expressing that with my children, and we talk about it. So, we all grieve differently, but really judgments really only make our grief harder. So before you judge, be grateful that you don't understand what we're going through. And if I want to release balloons at my daughter's burial site, don't judge it. Move on. Don't say anything negative. If it's not helpful, if it's not going to help me, don't talk to other people about it either. It's frustrating. So I'll keep making videos. Let me know if you have any topics or any things you want me to discuss. And again, just don't judge. Be there to help. less is more when it comes to grieving. Love you all. Just write me and let me know. Thanks. Bye.